Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Craft Around the Clock and our Fun Friday Light It Up. So I'm going to take a minute here and get myself set up on my computer so that I'm able to see everybody's comments. Let's see here. That's not it. That should be it. I hope everybody's having a great day. We are in the midst of thunderstorms, hail warnings. There's been some tornado warnings. It's weird how it looks really bad, then it goes away, then it goes around. So we are definitely in the line. So hopefully we get through with everything before the storms hit. Okay, let me scoop myself in a little bit so I can show you what it is that I am going to be doing today. All right, this is a cutting board, as you can see, and there's a little piece of hardware up here. This came from Mindy from Pink Llama, Texas. I knew eventually, I loved it when I saw it, and I knew eventually I would find something to do with it. So you will find out what this is shortly. I also have a punched tin light cover, and I have a candle, and it says home, and a couple other things sitting over here beside me. Right now it looks like, you know what, I'm gonna slide this over a little bit. I see, Cindy, you're here. My, it's a mess as far as getting comments. I can see those of you who are coming in, but that's about it on both my laptop and my phone. So I will catch what I can when I see you. I see Jackie and Robbie and Becca, but I don't see anything on my laptop. So let's go ahead and get started. I know this is probably going to break your heart, but I am going to actually cover this with, I separated my napkin. These are little hearts. I see Amanda. I can't get on, and you can't, and Cindy, you can't get on your business page. Go figure, huh? And by the way, Cindy, thank you so much for switching with me. I got home about 10 minutes of 9, so there would have been no way, you know, to get myself calmed down and get ready to go live. I had never been able to do it. So thank you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This definitely has a back. So there we go. I'm going to start, and I know it will, I didn't paint it, and I have no intentions of painting it. I'm just going to use the pieces of the napkin, and I'm hoping that as I put it down, that I can get the holes to come through with when I put light on it. So I'm going to get another brush here so I can kind of pounce. And crooked is not what I want. Carefully, there we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and just kind of pounce in the hopes, like I said, that where the holes are, it will shine through. Time will tell. I've also had the punch tin for a while. I've got to be careful not to pounce too hard. So how's everybody's day been? Have you guys? Hi, Andrea. How are you? Hi, Kelby. And there's Wanda. Now I'm seeing some of you on my laptop. So have you all had a good day, or is everybody in the storm watch? It sounds like a lot of you have had storms or are going to get them. I'm all for the rain. We need it. We need it. We need it. Bless our heart, our neighbor came up and cut the grass for us today. Just in time for it to rain so it can grow some more, right? Hubby can't do any grass cutting as of yet. So you know it's not as bad as I thought. I thought maybe all the color would end up disappearing, but it is not. Okay, I will take the excess off when I'm done. This may be a little weird because of the shape. You know what? I'm going to do that. I can always fill in. Because there will be extra from the bottom, which I can fill in here. And I might very well have one extra. If it happens to sound like something is rolling around in my house, it is. My husband is still using a walker. Oh, you've been having them too? Yeah. I think everybody is. Some can't get on their business page. Some weren't able to get on at all until they closed everything out and started up their Facebook again. Who knows what they're up to now? So we have one more week until Memorial Day. Boy, all of a sudden, ever since Easter, it seems like time is moving quite quickly. And we get through that, and we will be heading to Pennsylvania for my grandson's graduation. And we got permission. The doctor said my husband can go. We just have to keep in mind that he's going to need to stop. He got his staples out yesterday. Let me tell you, I didn't want to watch, which I didn't. I knew there were a lot. Didn't have any idea how many. Turned out to be 32 and a 10-inch incision. Wow. So he's super glad. He's super glad that those old staples are out. They can be very, very uncomfortable. Hi, Stacy. To get rid of that little piece of excess napkin. There have been a lot of really cute ideas today. You know what I'm going, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut this right up the middle. Hope I'm doing the right thing. Don't you go away. And like I said, this is more toward the back. There we go. I see much more people than I'm seeing on my... Hi, Jamie. So please don't get angry if I don't say hi or I don't see you. Because FB has been playing games with us for quite a while. And it isn't, apparently it is not going to stop anytime soon. This is a very odd time for me to be on in the middle of the afternoon. But like I said, I got pulled into the doctor very early this morning. They didn't like my test results, so we need you to come in early in the morning. Okay. So that left me having to switch. Okay, I am going to dry a little bit before I do any adding, cutting. Don't blow away on me. I might end up, I have my little tool over here that I can actually poke holes if it doesn't come through. Some of this off before I do any adding. Ooh, sorry for the noise. Oh, that's like a blackboard. Oh. Sorry. I knew if I painted it, it would clog it up. No doubt about it. Fix our little open spaces. All these names. Hi, Lisa. And I apologize to all of my crafting sisters. I've been, somewhat MIA. But when you're the caregiver, sometimes that happens. So I will be on today. Then Monday, I get my first cataract removed. So I'll be off for a little while till that's straightened out. But boy, I'm so anxious to be able to see again. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Thank you, Fatima. Okay. I sure don't want to spend the whole time on doing the napkin. Okay, one more little piece. And do I have any that, no. Okay, we will stick with the gray. Why did you do that? Oh, I got another spot. Missed that one. I did. And I don't need that, not yet. Gee. Just making sure all these edges are down. And we are going to give it a dry. Then I will take the rest of the paper off. Oh, thank you. We're doing fine. He's doing fine. He's already feeling better than he did beforehand, which is a blessing. And Cynthia, I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. Took a long time for them to figure out what in the heck was going on and what they could do about it. So they removed every ounce of hardware that was already in his back and redid it all. So now what is that all about? Okay, we continue to be stubborn over here. And we need to definitely give Miss Tracy some prayers. Gracious sakes. She's at the emergency room with her son, who messed up his wrist. This sounds so familiar. When you have boys. Hi, Dominica. How are you? You just got on? Well, I'm glad you're here. This is our Lighted Up Friday. And I've got 15 minutes, shoot, to show you where I'm going with all of this. And as far as, let me get this off the bottom here. And take the brush over quick to make sure that that is down. Now I can see where the holes are. From the inside, I think. But you know what? I'm not going to use up. Maybe I cannot use this. Maybe I need something smaller. But I will deal with it later because you will know what. Okay. All right. Now I also have, the American flag that I want to put across the front. This weekend is the weekend that we put flags on all of our veterans' graves. I forgot about this. I'm glad come on. There we go. Both of them are going to come off at one time. Yay. Yay, yay. Oh, come on, don't be stubborn. No time for stubborn. Like I said, holes I can do later. You will get the idea of what I am doing, I hope. I have the ceiling fan on. It's drying out my Mod Podge. Okay. All right. We will have another presenter coming up right after me. Don't know who. I'm here. And there's Debbie. Hello. Okay. Now I have to measure a little bit here. Find the back. My husband actually did this for me. He put the little hook in there for me. And I have Jenga blocks. I have to see if my hand will hold it enough to be able to judge where it should go. I think that's it. So let's make a mark. All right. Because the glue I want to use is not hot glue. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Hi, Kimmery. Teeth. I'm not adding effects. What? What is going on? And now it looks like there we go. The candle says home. It will sit here. And it too will be glued. I'm going to take a minute. I have a bow already. I actually was going to use a different candle holder, but it is way too, it has to be so flush that it knocks the candle completely against the back, and I don't want that. And as you can tell, the candle holder is a star. What time are we? Okay. I don't want to set it on yet. It's not ready. In the meantime, now I made a nice mess. That's me. So we'll just set it like so for now. It'll sit on the edge. I already used some dark wax on the box. I think I'm going to pop this off for just a sec. And, oh. Boy, that's a nice brush to have it get into all the cracks. Just putting my glue back upside down. I will probably get just a straight pin and work the holes. I thought maybe it would come through a little better. And I guess because they are so small. Design coming through a little better. Good brush. Maybe I should have thought about this one earlier, huh? This is my dark wax brush only. Okay, candle, we'll take you off. Okay, so we have it dark waxed. I know I'm going to go way back for you to see. Also, I am going to dark wax the ribbon. That's a little much. Hi, Sheila. How are you? Okay, let's set that over to the side. Now, I have a few stars. Blue, where'd you go? There you are. I'm going to do one side only. The other side will be against the board. How hard is it to pick out a brush, for crying out loud? I don't want that one. In some cases I feel like it's been forever since I've done anything. Two blue, two red, and of course they will have dark wax as well. Another world heard from. Good Lord, somebody must be walking past the house. Heaven forbid. That would be Winston. Or he's out the back window and our neighbor let their dog out. And he just loves Miss Daisy. And if Baxter is out and Miss Daisy comes over and says hello to Baxter, he sits in the doorway and cries his eyes out. She didn't come and say hello to me. Something else, but couldn't do it without him. I love him. Hi, Pam. Jackie, how are you? I hope you're doing better. Mr. Bell is doing well. He's over the worst. Amen. Ouch. Okay. Whoop. And for any of you who are in line of storms, I know, Mary, you are. Please be safe. I know Miss Tracy is. Just craziness. Just please, please be safe. Don't go out if you don't have to. And that's what we'll be doing. Not going out unless we have to. Okay. These I can use hot glue. Just want to place them. What time are we? 5 minutes. Son of a gun. me see. Still being a little, still hasn't stuck yet. I don't think, no, it's not ready. No, 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 not ready. Guess I have to put a little bit more glue on it now. I kind of wanted to see if I could see any light with the candle. Come on. Take you out, put you where you need to be. I'm just going to do it this way and see. No, I'll have to poke the holes. Doesn't even want to. I may even have to move it. Yeah. So we're gonna do it. It's really gonna need time to dry. I don't know if hot glue, since I've got 3 minutes to play around here. Let me see what happens. Because I don't necessarily want to depend on hot glue. I may end up taking, well, that should be good. Without it falling, I'm gonna tip you up. Turn it around slowly and hope. It's not quite centered yet, but there it is. And that fast, I'm gonna take that off so this has time to dry, or I move it up. Not sure, but like I said, I can see light, but I'm gonna need to poke those holes so some of the light will come through. A minute to spare, holy smokes. That doesn't happen to me very often, as you very well know. We are going out to try to cut the yard. All the rain is, oh yes. Hi, Elizabeth, sweetie. How are you? You know I love you. Thank you. On my, oh, there we go. Now I can see some. And I wonder if I was in Craft Around the Clock to begin with, because all of a sudden I've got all these people here. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and I was glad to get to see all of you, because it'll be a little while before I'll be back on. Got to give the eye a chance to heal. Ah, there's Mindy. Does this look familiar, my dear? I used your cutting board. I had it beside me, and one day I looked at it, and I looked at the tin thing, and I said, and that was even before we did the theme Light It Up. And Lenora from Mississippi, I know you watch our Kimberly. So I thank you all. My time is up. Please, please make sure that you're on Craft Around the Clock. If not, the link is in my description, and go over and see our next presenter. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Mwah, and love to all. See you later. Bye-bye.